Hi, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tony Petrarca in the Pinpoint 12 Forecast Center. You've clicked on the Weather Now link with an update on a weakening Hurricane Dorian, but still a formidable and dangerous storm for the Carolina coastline. We'll see some fringe effects here in southern New England along our coast and coastal waters late Friday night into Saturday morning. Now, we're not getting a direct hit from the hurricane. This storm will stay well off shore, but close enough to graze the area with a little bit of rain and wind. It's a little more significant, though, for the outer Cape and the islands, especially Nantucket. So let's get started. This is the infrared satellite picture. And we've noticed, for one, the eye may not be quite as organized as it was maybe 6 to 12 hours ago. In fact, the wind speeds have dropped now to 100 miles per hour, but still lashing the Carolina coastline. So potential local impacts here, and again, we're stressing more of a late Friday night, early Saturday morning. Well, I mean, no surprise, a hurricane passing well offshore, the surf is going to increase, the waves, dangerous rip currents beginning tomorrow and especially over the weekend. Now, the wind speeds for the Rhode Island coastline, it's only about 40-45 miles per hour. I mean, that's a healthy wind, but we're not talking extreme, but gusty. The winds are stronger, though. The outer Cape and Islands, and especially Nantucket, they'll be more in the 50 to 60 range. The timing on this would be late Friday night into early Saturday morning. And the heaviest rain looks like it's going to be confined to the Cape and the Islands, anywhere from 2 to 4 inches of rain during the overnight hours. Satellite photo shows thin clouds streaming through. These are actually clouds well in advance of Dorian itself. You can see how the eye was really just kind of barely making landfall near Wilmington, North Carolina. Numerous tornadoes have been embedded within Dorian's circulation, Category 2 hurricane, as of this taping. That it's almost 10 o'clock in the evening right now. Pretty impressive radar representation as well, and that's where the hurricane warnings are located. We show you the forecast track. The yellow represents the tropical storm force winds, the red hurricane force winds right around the center of the storm, and then tracking north and east. And then notice it's well south of New England late Friday night, early on Saturday morning. But even though the center of the storm is well out at sea, it does have a far reach, so that some of that tropical storm force wind does clip the outer Cape and Islands, where there is actually a tropical storm warning for Cape Cod, Nantucket, and Martha's Vineyard. This whole thing is pulling away on Saturday afternoon. Here's another representation showing you the storm track, but this time we overlay the forecasted rain, what the radar would look like, and notice the bands of red and orange indicating downpours pretty much confined to the Cape and Islands. 5 o'clock Saturday morning. So any leftover rain early Saturday morning and wind will race away rapidly. I do expect a dry Saturday afternoon, even to the point where we'll get some sunshine by Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening as this whole system races away. What we can do is actually show you the probability of winds of 40 miles per hour or higher. That's tropical storm force. And it's no surprise. It's the outer Cape and Islands. Watch these numbers start to go up. Let me have right here. And you can see the percentages. I mean, Chatham, Nantucket are up that between almost 30 and a 40% chance of tropical storm force winds. New Bedford is at 15, Newport only 10, Providence only 5. So clearly you got to be out towards coastal Southeastern Massachusetts to get the better chance of some stronger wind. Here's a more detailed look at it. We're thinking our coastline, Rhode Island coast to New Bedford, about 40-45 mile an hour winds and gusts. Providence Metro 30. And that red area, 50 to 60, is confined to the outer Cape and pretty much Nantucket. Building surf, rips, swells, rough beach surf, beginning tomorrow and then more so come Saturday and Sunday. In the meantime, tomorrow morning, it's no stormy weather. It's cool and dry. And even tomorrow afternoon, I'm not expecting any kind of stormy weather with heavy rain and wind other than a few scattered showers. As we get deeper into late Friday night, and especially along the coastline, the wind starts to pick up, as well as the waves and the rain, spilling over into Saturday morning, improving by Saturday afternoon. So that's the latest on Dorian. It's still lashing the Carolina coastline as we speak. Eyewitness News starts a little bit at 10 o'clock on Fox Providence, and again at 11 o'clock on WPRI Channel 12. Thanks for logging in. We'll talk to you soon.